Howdy folks, welcome back to Johnson's Garage. We haven't done a video in a while on this channel. Today, I'm going to do a series of videos on this car here. And I'm making videos on this car because every time I post one, after a while I end up getting a bunch of views from just, you know, non-subscribers basically. So, behind me I got a bunch of parts. Well, not parts, but just maintenance stuff. I'll show you what we're going to do, and I'll explain how this video series is going to go. And this is all going to be done to my 2017 Ford Fusion Hybrid. This has a 2.0 liter Atkinson cycle engine, one of them fancy ones. I bought this car with 65,000 miles, and I bought it like 2 years ago, and I have 97,000 miles on it now. Bench of misery. Ignore all the stuff going on behind here. It's an active garage. I do a lot of work on stuff. So, got OW20 full synthetic. Filter to go along with it. It's the only filter I can get apparently. I got air filter here. Actually, let's make sure that this is the right one. That does appear to be it. Wanted to get a Motorcraft one, but they were unavailable. So, I've been running the cheap air filters for a while and haven't had any problems yet. So, I do engine oil, air filter. We got cabin air filter. We're going to be doing the transmission fluid. This is where I don't skimp out. 100%. Just need 4 bottles there. And then I'm putting a new drain plug in. Not totally necessary, but you know, they get work hardened over time, stretched and whatnot, and the seals go bad. I've got 100,000 miles on the original drain plug, and I can't remember if the one that's in there is magnetic or not, but either way, this is getting a magnetic drain plug. And for future reference, that's the size. I actually want to put a drain valve on this. So now I know what size it is. So in the next few videos, I'm going to cover different areas of the maintenance that I'm doing on this. So the first one, I'm changing the oil on the air filter. We'll put that all in one. And then the next one will be the cabin air filter. And then we'll do the transmission fluid last. This one's not too bad. Could have left it, but got a new one. Realistically, you don't have to even touch these air filters. The original one, when I bought this car, it had the original air filter and had, I think by the time I changed it, I had 75,000 miles on it. Something like that. Up under here and take a look at what you got. Looks like I do have a slight oil leak somewhere up here, but it's wet, not quite dripping. You know what, you gotta love these hybrids. No belts. Although the AC compressor, which is right here, very expensive. It's about $3,000 for a new one from Ford. So yeah, definitely keep up on your AC maintenance. This should probably get serviced, but it works so well I don't really want to mess with it. This is how I got it supported Would be nice to cut some of this out so you can actually put the jack right here. I may actually do that. Just cut a little piece of this out, and then that way I can put my jack here, and that way I can sit the whole way of the vehicle right here on this core support. Which way do we go? That way. You know, you watch those other guys on YouTube, they're like, okay, we're gonna do the oil change on this, and they show us, okay, I've already drained the oil. Like, hey, dude, I want to see the oil. Especially when they're like, oh, this oil hasn't been changed in 80,000 miles. Like, I want to see this. Yeah, no magnet on this drain plug, but that's okay. We got the new fancy one. So this is garbage. The seal's getting flat anyways. Alright, we'll let that drain out. Spill everywhere probably. Wipe our hands off, we'll get under this, we'll get to the filter. You know, if we're lucky. Oh, yeah. Okay, new drain plug. Oh, it threads in, look at that. So instead of being a 15, it is now a 13. Click. Just snug it, don't need to be too tight. Yeah, the reason why I'm starting to replace my drain plug, I don't know how well you can see that. You see how the base there is getting kind of stretched or thin, and you can actually see into the threads. Maybe not so much on the GoPro, but it's starting to kind of pull away the metal. So yeah, these might be a 1 or 2 time use deals and then replace them. But I actually want to get a drain valve like I have on my other truck. So that way, drain the oil that way. And it basically making it toolless except for when you remove the belly pan. Okay, filter. Just let that drain. Some people like to poke a hole in the bottom. I found that to be more of a hassle than anything else. I just spin them off, let them drain, spin them off the rest of the way, and then let it puke into the dumpster fire here. We can just grab it with confidence. I'll let that drain out as much as possible. Alright, since this filter is vertical to the engine, this is where I do pre-fill the oil filter. Other times, if it's sideways or upside down, I don't even bother. I'm gonna have to put this GoPro in a charger. We're getting a little low. And just hand tight. And you come under here, wipe her off, make it look like you tried. Well, that's that. As the sun went behind the tree for a minute, so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Ah, give you the money shot. All right, I usually just put the whole 5 quarts in. Yep, this is 5 quarts. I think this takes 4.5 or something like that. Also, make sure you put the drain plug in, which you just watched me do, so. This oil change here was $32 for full synthetic. Let's see where we're at here. actually haven't ran it yet, and we're just slightly past the crosshatch mark. So 5 quarts is pretty much good. We started up. Sounded like we threw a rod for a second there. Oh yeah, fresh Earl. You know, there's something about an oil change. The rig just sounds like it likes it. You can tell. There, I got fresh oil, fresh air filter. That's pretty much it for that. So in the next video, I'm gonna do the cabin air filter, and I'm gonna bring in for that. I'm gonna go wash up, get the oil and dirt off my hands, which really that wasn't too bad. So yeah, stay tuned for the next few videos. They're gonna be pretty generic. I was gonna say they're gonna be epic. No, just maintenance.